first T.Rex?
This is to write. This is not for the radio, right?
No.
To write. Okay. We can edit it.
Yeah, the first
Okay.
T.Rex that you with Steve took, huh? Are you still in contact with him?
Yes, I see him a lot.
Yeah? What's he doing now?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Too much. No, he doesn't really want to do too much.
Okay.
He's not very ambitious.
Not in music, nothing.
Yes, but his music is avant-garde. Very avant-garde.
Oh yeah. When we can expect your next book? No, your next book.
Well, it's finished now. It just depends on. I have to decide whether or not to do rock and roll music or do books or films. You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So at the moment I'm doing rock and roll.
Oh yeah.
Because that's what I appear to be doing. I have a book finished. I just haven't typed it all up. Oh, that was 4 years ago.
4 years?
Yeah. I've written 6 books since then. Right? There's a new one coming out, which I'm going to do like one of your papers, but thick. That thick. You know. And it'll come out when I get time. But I believe that I should make records most. You know, at the moment.
Yeah.
In 2 years' time, maybe I won't want to make records.
Yeah, okay. How was the gigs in Berlin and Essen?
Fantastic.
Really?
Have we played in Essen? That was last night, wasn't it? Yes. Incredible. No, the gigs have been good. I get confused with times. Yes, Germany is always good to play. Always.
Yeah?
The kids are very enthusiastic.
Do you like German?
I like German kids.
Okay.
Okay, I won't elaborate. I think the youth of Germany is like the youth of England. They're very exciting. And Children of the Revolution, that song I wrote for all the kids of the whole world.
Oh, yeah.
The older people I don't know about.
Okay.
Because they're not my people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I know where we're at. And it's all right.
Are you satisfied?
German kids are a groove, as are American kids and English kids.
Yeah. Are you satisfied about the gigs?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Last night I wish I'd filmed, because it was so good. We played for 2.5 hours, and we only ever played for an hour and a half, at the most, and we couldn't stop playing.
T.Rex is very popular in England and Germany, and in Holland not. Can you explain that?
Bad promotion from the record company. To be very honest.
You remember last year in Rotterdam?
I remember very well last year. It's hard because the thing is basically, someone like Holland. I love Holland. We record there sometimes. I really love it as a country.
I live in Holland,
yeah. Right. You can't sell enough records there to make it. It costs me more to fly over than it does that I could make on a hit record there. But I'm disturbed by the fact. The records do sell. They get in the charts there, but it's just like I do believe it's bad promotion, and I don't know what to do about it. It just is bad. And I've been there and couldn't even buy an album.
It's possible. Yeah.
I couldn't get a Led Zeppelin album there. So. But I still. Well, we're going to play there, I think, shortly. Nice country.
Nice country. I
really?
live there 17 months now.
No, really, I want to buy a house there because I think it's good studios there. I like to record there.
Yeah, studios. And my office is in The Hague. You know The Hague?
Very well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You are there, in The Hague.
I lived there for 3 months when I was a child. We made Telegram Sam and all those things there. Some of those things there. We made a lot of records there, which I haven't released yet.
Okay. How did you make your songs? Have you any...
How do you clean your teeth?
Okay.
How can you ask me that? I write through the need to express myself. Normally through frustration.
Okay.
I'm sitting here, I'm doing all this stuff. I don't want to be here. I'd much rather be in a sauna bath or just swimming, or I just come back from Barbados,
Me too.
I'd rather be in Barbados, right?
Me too.
But I'm here to work, so I make my songs through the need to express myself, and in the hope that I might change the world a little bit. Just a little, you know?
You are married?
Yeah.
Is your wife not sometimes a little bit jealous
No.
of your many fans? No.
She's a woman. Women
Yeah,
don't get jealous.
I'm a woman too. But,
Yeah, but you don't get jealous. Come on. I'm a fantasy to people. It's like, I don't know if you can print this, but to fuck someone is all right, but to live with them for 5 years is very different. Right? So what do I mean? Well, we've lived together for 5 years. You know, it's like...
she goes not with you on tour?
Yes, she does, whenever it's necessary.
Okay.
But this is, you know, it's not necessary now.
Oh, okay.
Japan, she came with me, you know. I always feel with people that if someone's nice, I'll spend time with them. You know, I don't necessarily associate. I spend a lot of time with a lot of chicks, but you know, I have respect for my wife. She's the only person I've ever met who has a brain equal to mine.
That's very good.
Right, and it's very rare, and I won't abuse that. You know,
Do you have certain plans for the future?
So many. You need 5 books to film. Initially, I'm making a silent film with Ringo Starr, featuring Mickey Finn as the star of it, and no music. And Harry Nilsson's going to be in it. We have a new album, which is what we were playing before, coming out, called Tanks, which the cover is very rude. It's very erotic. Well, I'm sitting over a tank with the funnel sticking out the front. But it works really nicely.
What do you think about the queer rock? You know, David Bowie, people like David Bowie and Alice Cooper and Sweet.
Well, see, you know, it's very hard for me to say. You put Alice Cooper as something else. Alice has been working for 12 years to do what he's doing. David Bowie's a different story. The Sweet don't even figure. They're into a fad. And I like them. They're nice people. But they're, you know, if tomorrow everyone was dressed in metal armor, they'd all have metal armor on, right? David Bowie is a very, very fine songwriter, but I think he's in the rock and roll wilderness, you know, and I know him very well. 10 years,
yeah,
you know.
I read it in the music.
I produced some of his records, you know. But he's being, you know, I mean, he wouldn't agree with me now. He'd fight with me now on that. In 2 years' time, he will agree with me. Alice Cooper is an angel. He's fantastic. Yeah, he's so great. Well, I just made a record with him. We did a record, and it wasn't any good. It was terrible.
He was in Rotterdam and Amsterdam, and I hold an interview with him.
Did you like him?
He's a very, very sympathetic guy. Really.
Very?
Yeah, sympathetic.
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 Yeah.
Really?
No bullshit,
Never,
right?
yeah.
No bullshit.
No.
David is all bullshit now. Look, I mean, I'm a big star and I can do all that shit, but I'm not laying that on you, am I? I hope not.
No, this man.
Well, no, you go on as long as you want.
Yeah, he's...
No, you finish your thing.
Yes. What did you, with all your money you've got?
I haven't got any money.
No.
I've got 25 guitars.
Oh. Did you invest your money in houses or shares or something?
Rock and roll people don't make any money. You live very well. You know, I don't have any money. I just bought a watch, which, if you can't see it, let me show you. And I couldn't even pay for it. I had to use a Dynaclock, you know. It's a lovely watch.
Oh.
You like that? It's very cheap.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, I buy things that I went out and I spent £200 on belts yesterday. That's where I spend my money. But I don't have any money. I don't have any pockets. I'm not interested in money. But I don't want to be ripped off.
Okay.
If I have money, I'll give it away. I don't want someone else to take it from me.
The last question, Marc. I have to go now.
Okay, my darling.
If you was a reporter now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was Marc, what did you ask me?
It's an incredible question, actually, but I don't know because I'm me, you see. I think I'd ask me, was I truthful? Is what I'd ask me. And I'd have to answer yes. But I'd be very suspect. Because, and I come from a very poor background, right?
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like a fairy tale, what happened to me. But within that fairy tale, it took 7 years hard work. As with that, that's what I said about Alice Cooper, right? 11 years that group's been together. You know, and it had to, you know, it took me 7 years, you know. And now after 7 years, I'm a businessman and I do my own shit to protect my people.
Okay.
You know?
Nice to meet you. Very.
And I hope it was. I never know.
Thank you.